We are completing Project 4 that begins on page 93. This is the writer's document that should already be saved into your folder. We are going to begin by tapping the Control Home keys to move our insertion point to the beginning of the document. Tap and hold Shift and End to use this keyboard shortcut that highlights the entire main heading. Tap Control L to left align what you have highlighted. We are going to go into the Home tab, the Styles group, and click Title Style to change our heading to the title style. Tap Control End to move the insertion point to the end of the document. Tap Shift Home to highlight the references title and point to the title style to change the word references. Tap Control Home to move the insertion point to the beginning of the document. Use your down arrow key to move the insertion point in front of the heading Louisa May Alcott. Hold down Alt, Control, and 1 to change the title or the heading to the heading style 1 in your styles group. Use your down arrow key to move down to the next heading, which is Henry David Thoreau. Hold down or tap Alt, Control, 1 to change that one to heading style 1. Do the same for the last two headings, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Alt, Control, 1, and Nathaniel Hawthorne, Alt, Control, 1. Tap Control Home to move back to the beginning of the document, and tap Control S to save your document. On the next page, page 94, we are going to use the cut and paste keyboard shortcuts. Move your insertion point to the beginning of the third paragraph that starts with the word followers. Hold down Shift End to highlight the entire line. Continue holding Shift and use the down arrow key to highlight the entire paragraph. You can release Shift key and tap Control X to cut the entire paragraph. Move your insertion point to the beginning of the second paragraph, which currently says As Essayists. Tap Control V to paste in your paragraph, which now becomes the second paragraph. You are now going to use the italicized shortcut. Scroll down so that you can see all four of your headings with your author names, and you are going to hold down the Control key and highlight these four book titles: Little Women, Little Women, hold down Control, Walden, Life in the Woods, and The Scarlet Letter. Release Control and tap Control I to italicize all four book titles at one time. Tap Control Home. Now we are going to use the keyboard shortcut for the spell check. So we're going to click the F7 key on the top row of your keyboard, F7, and it will highlight the first word that it believes is misspelled. In this box, in the spelling pane on the right, click the correct option that you would like to change it to. So I'm going to click Revolution and click the Change button. Then it will take me to the next word that is misspelled, and I'm going to choose from this pane on the right which word I would like it's spelled instead, and so I'm going to choose the first option, which is owned, and click the change button. It then tells me that I am finished, so click OK. Tap Control Home to go back to the beginning of the document, and click Control S to save.